This one. Animal abuse is taking over YouTube. Yeah, we'll jump in the worst thing. I saw this on another like VTuber that I follow occasionally, and I watch her. So I saw that. I didn't watch the video, thankfully, but yeah, we're gonna jump into that. As somebody who has animals, has pets, who loves pets quite a bit. I have cats. I have dogs, rabbits, quails, lovebirds too. So I'm really close to animals. So animal abuse is something that I really dislike and really hate. I say it quite a bit. I love pets. I love animals. I think they're great. And I hate when people hurt them. So yeah. Animal abuse is taking over YouTube by Soggy Cereal. Ugh. Soggy Cereal. Nobody likes that.
Wow.
Hey, my bowl of... Wait, what the...
What
are
are
you
they
doing?
Aren't these goldfish? Why would you do that? These are goldfish. What is that supposed to do? Here.
And why is this on YouTube? Today we're going to talk about a topic which made me so angry that I'm not even gonna do an intro. Instead,
Oh
I'll
god.
have my cat P2 do it.
Oh god.
Alright, now that I've used the vulnerable cuteness of my pet cat to attract all of you guys' attention, there has always
Oh
been
god.
something so sinister and inhumane about people nefariously using animals for personal gain, which we as a human species are...
You should look at what was it? You should look at what they're posting on Minecraft Kids. Like YouTube allows this because it makes them money. That's the harsh truth.
Are seemingly best at. Don't believe me? Just watch this 3-minute video which has earned an estimate of $800,000.
Are you shitting me? Yeah, this is gonna be an Angie stream. Yeah, you're gonna need all those Pokemon, dear god.
And it's a video where some douchebag just puts like, these innocent pet animals in a small plastic egg I couldn't even fit my hand in.
Wow.
What are they doing? What is that? What is that shit? Leave the pets alone. PETA doesn't care. They have never cared about animal abuse. They are basically just like virtue signaling but for animals. That's literally what they are.
Now, imagine 5 ducklings being pressed together in just one of those eggs. Well, you don't
No!
have to,
I
because
don't
he
want to
does
imagine
right
that.
here.
I don't want to imagine.
He has...
Nah! As somebody who has quails, this is frustrating. This is very much frustrating to watch already. Because I love my little quails.
SeaWorld aquarium worth of fish smushed together in these eggs, but then drops them into a pool that is somehow even more shallow to swim in than the claustrophobic prison eggs he was first keeping them in. Please help me, it's driving me insane. This goldfish is barely able to submerge in the pool. You can clearly see it.
No! And these are super cool. They also live super long. There's like a guy on TikTok that I occasionally watch that has like a lot of aquariums and he just breeds goldfish. These are super cool. I love these. These look great.
struggling to move and breathe. What? Didn't want to invest the extra dollar to use one more.
This is
bucket of
infuriating
water to
already.
prevent
What
these
is
fish from
this?
experiencing suffocation. Oh wait, no. They were already suffocating in the eggs you didn't even bother drilling an air hole in. Because unbeknownst to some, just like me, after an entire day of filling my room with carbon dioxide while being chronically online, fish also need fresh air so that they can extract
Obviously.
oxygen out of the water they swim in. And if that's not bad enough, he just dumps these 5 ducklings in between.
I mean, these are little ducks, so they don't do anything. These are babies. And I think my sister would explode probably because she has like ducks and goose and stuff and chickens and what else? A lot of things that yeah, she has a lot of like pets like that.
All of the barely submerged sea creatures, so they obviously try to eat the fish, as well as poop everywhere, and there's not nearly enough space in this water for these fish to prevent duck shit being smeared all over them.
When he says it like that, it just gets funnier, unfortunately. This guy even eats some. Poor fish.
A viewer actually sent me this video a while ago, and the first time I watched it, I remember it had been a long time since I felt both as physically angry and repulsed watching a video on YouTube. Not just because of what was going on in the video itself, although
That is not how you grab a fish! That is not how you grab... That's not how you grab a fish! You're gonna hurt them like that!
What really tipped me over
Though I don't really think the person cares that much.
Seeing that this got 172 million...
You gotta be fucking kidding me. And nobody reported this! Of course!
Million views and was uploaded to YouTube Kids, which is supposed to be
a... throwback to the Minecraft stuff. Throwback to the Minecraft stuff. Yeah, that many people are watching this garbage. And not reporting it. And it's on YouTube Kids. Great way to teach kids how to not treat animals. Great fucking... Thank you, you dumb bitch.
a highly regulated version of YouTube with...
Yeah, highly regulated my ass. Highly regulated my ass. I've seen the Minecraft stuff. I have seen the hypersexualized Minecraft content on YouTube Kids. And that they're not doing shit.
Strong enforcement when it comes to content safety. I doubt that a close to 200 million viewed video with 455,000 dislikes.
Why? Who are these people? I mean, it is kids, so they don't take that seriously because they don't understand it. Even though a lot of people have disliked it. But goddamn. Yeah, the Minecraft kid, the iPad kids watching this with a mushy brain, true and real.
Has never been reported before. In fact, I reported the video on 5 separate accounts over the past month, yet it's still on YouTube Kids, because nothing has happened.
What?
Why? Huh? But so knowing
they are not removing it because it makes them money. Yeah, that's a problem. They should have reported it instead. If this got like tens of thousands of reports, somebody was like, eventually somebody would just look at it, a human person, but
knowing that the person behind this channel had generated the equivalent of a 1-bedroom apartment in the middle of Manhattan in ad revenue just from a 3-minute video of him suffocating some fish and ham-fisting 5 ducklings into black.
how many
as a
subscribers?
Kinder Egg and got away with it on a more strict and regulated version of YouTube? I had a hunch that this was just the tip of an iceberg of animal abuse I didn't want to investigate, but had
There was a case once, and like, I don't know how far that went, or there was a dude on YouTube that abused his cat. Like, on the videos. Thankfully, that was not on YouTube Kids. However, goddamn, that was awful. As far as I'm aware, they just took the cats, abused them, and then made like videos where it seemed like they were saving a cat. However, it was multiple times the same cat.
since I have too much self-respect to see an animal be abused and look the other way. And after a month of research, I'm glad I didn't look the other way, because I was right. That video was just the tip of the iceberg. The social media...
If that is already like... If that is the tip of the iceberg, how deep does this go? Yeah, 455k reports instead of dislikes, that channel would be gone.
Animal abuse iceberg. Yep. Social media animal abuse has gotten so bad that I've had to make an iceberg on it. If that surprises you, it also surprised me, yet here we are. Now, even though I think all forms of animal abuse are bad, I had to create this iceberg because there is a clear distinction in between every level, and the deeper we go, either the more extreme...
Yeah, we're gonna see some disgusting shit today. We're gonna see some fucked up shit today. Great. I love to see it. Yeah, because they get the pets, they cannot take care of them, and then they just throw them away like garbage. You know how many people got a pet here in Germany during COVID, and then after COVID just took the pets and like either threw them, like cats threw them into the wilderness, or brought them back to an animal shelter because they couldn't take care of it? To the point the animal shelters were just full. Yeah, that's how far this goes. Oh, you got a Bidoof. Bibarrel is water. Yeah, true. But Bidoof is not.
Secretive or inhumane the abuse gets. And the more I hope the channels I talk about get permanently banned. If you have a keen eye, you might have noticed that I also colored the iceberg red. This was done for two reasons. Because screw you, global warming. Stop turning my iceberg into lava. And because red is the color of anger, the predominant emotion I felt throughout making this entire video. Anyways, let's start.
Yeah, I'm gonna feel that during watching this video.
With the iceberg.
I fucking hate
your iceberg.
It's gonna be hard to not lose it.
Entire video. Level 1 of the iceberg is probably known to some of you because it's pretty popular these days and has been plaguing the surface of social media for years. And that is unusual, exotic and wild animal clout influencers. These are creators who use undomesticated, exotic or wild animals for views and in the process will often abuse them.
Is that a monkey? Why do you own a little monkey?
But Freddy really doesn't want me to hold him.
Yeah, of course he doesn't.
Either. I think it might be a little bit too cold for him. This is why we wanted to wear your coat. Hey, just relax.
Because, well...
Leave the monkey alone.
How do you capitalize on your average cat and dog if there are already more silly cat and dog videos on the internet than...
And it's not like... If you know how... If, like... You find like an exotic animal, just like any animal, and you can't take it anywhere. If you would leave it outside, it would not survive. Sure, take care of it. No problem with that. But that monkey seems to be totally fine. If it is a monkey. I haven't studied monkey logic. I don't understand. I don't know. But like, man.
There are atoms in the observable universe. The answer is you don't. Instead, you buy a wild or exotic animal like a capybara, illegally ship them across the border, and then force them into princess clothing, put a ring on that thing,
Leave my big guinea pigs. What are you doing to my big guinea pigs? Leave them alone. Yes, some monkeys can be domesticated, true, but like you have to treat them a lot differently, and a lot of people do not know how to do that because they don't make like. Let's be real, most people cannot take care of like cats and dogs even, or like even like hamsters or guinea pigs or whatever. You named the frog Kitsuyu? Well, My Hero Academia, I guess.
and treat them so well that every time they do appear in one of your TikToks, they tend to uncomfortably pin themselves against the wall as far away from you as possible. And then...
Leave me alone, you pale monkey. Yeah. I know that Tsuyu is from My Hero Academia. I like the anime. The community not so much. Fuck the shippers.
you'll earn hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars in views. Unrelated to this extremely specific example, this is Kyle Thomas, one of the most followed and richest influencers in the UK.
Of course, it's somebody from TikTok. Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be? Wait. Let me read that. Kyle Thomas is one of the most followed British TikTokers on the app, with his content including videos with animals and life hacks. Kyle takes the top spot of the TikTok rich list with 23.5 million followers on TikTok. Usually I would say give me some of those, but I don't think I want these followers, to be fair. And 1.1 billion likes, according to Gambite.com. Kyle earned 29,145 per post on pounds per post on TikTok. Ah. What the fuck?
And he got
okay.
that point through the constant uploading of wild and exotic animal TikToks.
And right here we have my pet Brazilian striped knee tarantula. Right here we have my pet tree frog. His name is Pog. This is one of my two pet...
You are not supposed to touch him with bare hands.
Sugar gliders. My two pet monkeys, Mini Zoo. Make sure to like for a part 2.
Which, as expected, earned him a ton of money, as well as a ton of controvery. From mistreating them for
yeah,
views,
30k per post. I didn't even know you can make that kind of money on TikTok, but I guess you can. Like, with that money, he would be easily able to take care of these. Like, get somebody who, like, knows about these. Maybe, like, I don't know, a former zookeeper, what else? I don't know. To take care of these.
Catchphrases, I don't give a fuck!
Despite appearances, tarantulas are actually very fragile.
Did this just... Wait, let me go back. Did it just fall off his head?
Them for views.
Psych, just kidding, my new catchphrase is, I don't give a fuck!
I mean, I don't like spiders. I think they're creepy. I don't, like, I wouldn't, like, harm, like, the spider or anything. Like, not at least, not the big ones, but, like... You can't do this. I don't like to use the word, but this is a fucking retard.
Despite appearances, tarantulas are actually very fragile, and a fall from just a few inches could injure a tarantula's sensitive abdomen and even prove fatal, even when falling on top of a soft surface. To purchasing land to build an exotic...
Yeah, a gentle instinct is like, don't let it fall. Let it fall, of course.
sanctuary slash zoo.
I'm building my very own zoo, and I've just bought the land to put it on.
Just to end up selling the area again and then stuffing all of the animals he was gonna put there in his backyard shed.
No! No!
Controversy which infuriated me the most was with his capybara that I mentioned earlier, which he and his mom did illegally smuggle across the border from England to Northern Ireland, and just milked millions and millions of TikTok views out of, because it's just so cute, and definitely doesn't look extremely distressed in every single one of his TikToks. But you know what they say, what doesn't kill you, might make you TikTok famous. Except...
I guess that statement is true. I cannot say what I would do to this guy. I cannot say it. It involves violence.
In this case, the capybara fucking died 2 weeks later.
What do you... How old was that?
Which is heartbreaking, because that's what happens when you buy a wild animal without being able to take proper care of them. But since it can make you social media rich...
No. The core problem is not being able to, not being able to take care of it. The problem is you took it from the wild, from its natural habitat, probably. Because it was when he got it was already an adult. Yeah, that bastard. Just 2 weeks after he got it. That is insane.
There are many creators like Kyle Thomas. Another example is Sammy Grant, because she got caught using her TikTok exotic animal petting zoo as a front to advertise her breeding and selling of exotic animals.
Is it legal to own zebras? I know that the guy like further down the street outside of the place I live owned a tiger, but he knew, first of all, he knew how to properly take care of that tiger, and it was a very like rare exception. I know that you can have like what are they called? Wait, I need to Google that because I don't know the English name. Ostriches. I know that you can own like multiple ostriches. So I think that's allowed here in Germany, at least.
Because for every TikToker buying wild animals for views, there are hundreds of viewers who watch those TikToks and think to themselves, "Aww, that's so cute. Can I have a wild, untamed feral fennec fox, please?" To then buy one and get completely ripped to shreds, because in reality they don't like being pet, cuddled, or handled by their owners. And Cammy tries to hide behind the excuse of trying to educate her viewers on how the animals she shows in her TikToks are wild and aggressive and shouldn't just be bought.
Yeah, that's what they do. They milk, basically, they milk the animals for money and views. That is so disgusting.
While simultaneously showing the cutest footage she has of that animal and selling them on her website.
Let's talk
What's wilder is if like people milk their own kids for money and views. That is even wilder, in my opinion.
about everyone's favorite animal, the fennec fox. Fennec foxes get around.
Because there's a lot of like parent like family YouTube channels where it's like, that is child abuse. Nobody likes to acknowledge that, but that is child abuse. Putting your child on the internet, which it does not necessarily not even understand the consequences of that.
They do not get big at all. Wise, these guys are very destructive. They will rip holes in your couches, they rip blankets, they love ripping up their toys, they will definitely dig holes in your wall. They are very, very hyper. They keep going and keep going. They always run around.
This is how my dog looks at me sometimes, so if I get too close to the food. Looks like it is about to bite her. Please
I barely
do.
see them sleep.
Please do.
If they do sleep, they only sleep for about 10 minutes and they go back to being hyper. Also, do not recommend these guys as pets.
This little guy's name is VTuber, also known as the average house cat.
Aww. Cats. I love cats. We have cats. They're asleep now, thankfully.
Don't let this lazy sack of cute potatoes fool you though. At just a touch, he'll bite your arm off, light it on fire with its laser eyes, and do a ritualistic dance around its charred remains to offer your soul to Amazon CEO.
Okay, that's funny. Yeah, I guess why I became a VTuber. I don't need to show my face, and I can still have, like, a bit more personality. I really can't have that, like... I don't want my face on the internet. Though you would be able to find it if you googled my real name. You would be able to find it. When I was like 11 or 12, you would be able to find that.
Jeff Bezos. Who's a little murderous maniac? You are. If you want to buy one...
You are the Jeff Bezos loves to see it.
You can do so on my website. Don't do it though. don't you do it. Also, please don't buy any of our zebras, camels, kangaroos, or
Zebras, ringtail lemurs, camels, red kangaroos, reindeers, fennec foxes.
wallabies, reindeer,
Wallabies,
sugar gliders,
hedgehogs. I mean, hedgehogs are fine. There is a specific breed of hedgehogs that you can have like pets, and they're now specifically bred like that. And it is legal to like own these. These are fine. Horses, donkeys. I mean, horses and donkeys, I guess, are fine. Though I don't think a lot of people can take care of them. Sulcata
or
tortoises.
Three of these types of animals are either vulnerable, endangered, or close to extinction, by the way. But hey, after being exposed for using her exotic petting zoo as a front to breed and sell exotic animals, you can't buy anything on it anymore. Unless if you just...
Good. I guess that then that got shut down? Is my assumption?
use their contact us button, then you can just be a moron who can't even spell the names of the animals correctly, but they'll still offer to sell you some anyway. So she's still breeding and selling wild animals, just with one extra step of having to press this chat button. And she's also planning to use her animals as an attraction for her new Airbnb.
So a lot of you guys have been asking about our overnight safari experience.
Like, if she knew how to take care of them, proper care of them, this wouldn't be half as bad as it looks. The problem is, she doesn't. She can't. These people never do.
Where you guys get to stay the night with all of my animals. We will actually...
Because here in my little, like, place, we have, like, something that's similar. Where they have alpacas down there, down the street, but they know at least how to take proper care of them, and like it's not like illegal to like own them or anything. I don't know how it works with the United States. I have no idea. You threw 14 Pokeballs at a Totodile, didn't catch it. Great. Love to waste Pokeballs.
Opening up next spring in 2024. So here are the cages. We will be having all different types of exotic animals. So this big cage will actually be the monkey and lemur cage, and you guys will get to see this right through your very own window in one of the rooms that you guys stay. So you guys will get to see the...
You're gonna put something inside there besides the animals, right? Right?
Lemurs run, jump, and play constantly.
Those endangered ringtail lemurs are going to love families with kids screaming at them.
Yeah, great. True and real kids in zoos. Great.
301,000. Papa, Papa, I made the monkey freak out. Well, not now, Timmy. Daddy's busy with emptying your college savings account.
Yeah, college.
Because you had to break that Airbnb glass, and now our cleaning bill will force us to get it.
That is a nice, funny skit.
Third mortgage on the house. Thanks, Timmy. No college? But I'm 18. Now it's gonna go next year. Yeah. I know. 302,000. So yeah, this entire TikTok trend is just popularizing owning wild and exotic animals as pets, which is boosting the demand of illegal wild and exotic animal trade. And I'm not saying that this is directly the influencer's fault. I mean, that would be insane. Because Cammy herself breeds and sells.
Wait, let me read that. Hi, I actually have a female pregnant right now. I also have a baby, have baby lemurs for sale. And a 3-month-old capybara. Yeah, she's actually selling those herself. Fuck me, dude.
Animals for profit. Yeah, they're clearly glorifying owning wild animals more so for views and personal gain than they do so to educate their audience. There are many more of these influencers. A friend of mine, Shira on the Wall, actually made a very in-depth video about these exotic animal TikTokers and in much more detail.
Based that there's more people calling them out, I guess. Nah, this shit is awful. Who allows this?
I highly recommend checking it out after first finishing my video. I'll leave a link in the description.
It goes deeper, by the way. It just goes deeper.
Next level of the iceberg in much more detail, since those haven't been addressed by other creators. Like from level 2 and onwards, the creators behind each channel are irredeemable pieces of shit. Should have their channels instantly banned, all of their possessions taken away, and put on an animal abuse registry.
There's a registry for animal abuse? Like, get people put their names on there? I mean, if like people, these names are getting put there, I mean, let's do that with cheating as well.
After hearing all that, you're probably not surprised to hear that level 2 is called short animal kids content. Which definitely isn't foreshadowing a deeper level called long animals kids content. Now, with short animals kids content, I'm not referring to those cute...
Yeah, let's go back to the idea with, remember, let's get out and fill out get back to the idea of Minecraft kids content, because somehow all the evil shit is always on YouTube Kids.
Pet compilation videos, many of those are actually wholesome, so...
Yeah, fill out forms, get these people locked up, and put their name on display on the internet. Like, literally, you Google the name, the first thing that comes up is their name as an animal abuser.
Those are fine. No, what I'm referring to are channels, like, remember those Squid Game hamster channels from a few years ago?
No.
Player 101 eliminated.
Which got exposed for their...
What the fuck am I looking at? What the fuck am I looking at? Nah. Poor hamsters.
Extremely abusive behavior, forcing hamsters through dangerous obstacle courses even though they were clearly distressed.
Which this hamster was falling is pretty high for a hamster. It looked like a foot to 2 feet, which for a tiny little hamster is a large drop.
And after outrage and thousands of reports, YouTube did nothing. They did absolutely nothing.
They say a space laser would be useless. I disagree with that, actually. Find their homes and just nuke them with the laser. I don't care. Bye-bye. Go to the afterlife.
In fact, now, would you be shocked if I told you that this has gotten worse? Like, at least...
What do you mean this got worse? What am I gonna see here? What do you mean this got worse? Yeah, hamster Squid Game.
100 times worse. Like, now we kill our animals and feed them poison on camera while
What do you
advertising
mean?
all of this to kids. Worse? But yes? Oh, well, don't be. Because that's exactly what Animal HT does. You might recognize the channel from the content that I showed at the start of
Thing is 40.5 million subs. Why? Why does this exist? Just why? YouTube, what are you doing? It wouldn't surprise me if YouTube ignores these and the videos that are critical of this are gonna get like blurred or attempted to get taken down, because they did that with the Minecraft kids content where people were reporting on it, and then they basically, what's the word? They basically blurred the thumbnails, for example.
of this video, and even though that was already quite extreme, that was actually one of their less abusive pieces of content, because Animal
Less. Sure.
HT commits
Sure.
a wide variety of animal
Sure.
cruelty on both YouTube Kids and
Even a
regular
monkey.
YouTube. For example, you know, those egg opening videos, which they have many of, and if they're not opening plastic eggs with animals trapped.
If you want to open it, if you want to open an egg that contains an animal, play Pokemon.
Inside,
God damn it.
they often make their baby monkey open chocolate Kinder eggs, which they then feed to their baby monkey.
Why do you give chocolate and sugar to a monkey? I mean, I don't know how monkeys would react to chocolate. I know that cats and dogs do not react well to chocolate at all. Even though my dog ate a Easter bunny and some Easter eggs. Because we didn't like watch her, and she has this weird behavior at times where she just like feeds on something. It doesn't matter what it is, clothes, packages, it doesn't matter.
Their
Wood.
duckling and their puppy.
You cannot give chocolate to a dog. Depending on how much it is. And depending on... God damn it, my voice is gone. I've been screaming too much. And depending on what kind it is, you cannot feed chocolate to your dog. You shouldn't. Sorry guys, I have to drink something. Like, god damn it. I'm dying. You can feed them technically. You would be able to feed them like white chocolate. That is fine, because that doesn't have any like of the things in there that are like super bad. Of course you shouldn't feed them chocolate technically, because like sugar and stuff. But that, if you wanted to give your dog or like your cat chocolate, that would be an option technically. You shouldn't do it though, because it's not healthy, still not healthy for them.
They're feeding chocolate to their baby monkey, duckling, and puppy.
Yummy.
Oh my god. Now I probably don't have to
Fucking
explain just
retard.
how lethal the theobromine and caffeine that's in chocolate is for dogs. But what you might not know is that that's also lethal for most other animals, including ducklings and baby monkeys.
Yeah, that
you
was
still
to be
have people
expected.
Defending them in the comments? How is this dog actually eating chocolate? Dogs are not allowed to eat chocolate. They might die. You must be careful. And someone responded with, "It could be a different breed." Oh, it could just be...
That does not depend on the breed. It can depend on how big the dog is, cause like, if my dog ate like 400 grams of like chocolate, she wouldn't feel anything, cause she's like super big and super heavy. if like a Chihuahua ate 400 grams of chocolate, that dog is dead. Yeah, there's substitute. It's like chocolate substitute stuff for like treats for dogs. Yeah, but like in general,
it could just be a different breed.
No.
Yeah,
No.
Of course, it must be one of those.
Do not feed your dogs.
Do
Do not feed your pets.
Yesterday, and not only do they
Chocolate.
feed all of these animals literal poison on a weekly basis.
Generally, don't feed your pets human food. This can there is a chance that this will end not well. I've talked with, like, I've seen a few things where because the dog's digestive system isn't like made for human food consumption, it may cause cancer. You do not want that.
But they also feed
like a little bit is fine, but like don't feed your dog too much human food.
Sodas such as Coca-Cola, which I couldn't even get an official.
Why? Why do you give your pets soft drinks? Huh? Yeah, brain rot excuse, true and real.
Results using Google, probably because no one alive is stupid enough to even contemplate giving their baby monkey a highly caffeinated sugared soda. Except for the creators behind this content, of course. As a last resort, I had to ask ChatGPT, which said the following. Coca-Cola contains ingredients that can be harmful to their health, including caffeine. This can cause restlessness, increased heart rate, and other health issues in baby monkeys. Sugar. High sugar content can lead to dental problems, obesity, and diabetes.
Yeah, who would have guessed that human products are not fit for animal animal being able to consume them? Who would have guessed that?
Acidic nature. The acidity of Coca-Cola can damage their stomach lining and overall digestive health. Baby monkeys require a diet appropriate for their species, which typically includes mother's milk or formulated milk. And as they grow, they can start to eat a variety of fruits, vegetables, and other foods suitable for their species. And I doubt that the other suitable foods include candy, 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 ice cream, ice cream.
I'm gonna nuke the planet, I don't care. Bye bye. What are you doing?
Popcorn, pizza, M&Ms, and hey, we might not be allowed to give them Coca-Cola, chocolate, or candy. So how about we do all three in the same video? This amount of sugar almost...
Common sense is not common. No, it isn't. It really isn't. The math ain't mathing. I mean, I give my, like, pets occasionally something that they shouldn't get, but it's usually just a little bit. For example, if I eat pizza, I just give her the stuff outside of, like, but like it's not that much, and she rarely gets something because she has like a lot of treats anyways. But goddamn, candy for an animal
guarantees that this baby monkey already has or will get diabetes. And it's not just the either unhealthy or poisonous food they're constantly feeding these animals in their videos to attract more kids. It's also just what they're forcing these animals to do, such as them surrounding their ducklings with crabs, then force their baby monkey Bonbon to rescue the duckling, and I'm pretty sure they just straight up kill all of the crabs. And by rescuing, I mean have their monkey Bonbon grab the duckling by its beak and then run away from a giant, badly CGI'd crab carrying the duckling by its neck. Or this one scene where
I don't really have any idea what to say. Like, I'm out of words. I can't even comment on that because everything has been said. And at this point, it's just like increased shock value and nothing more. I mean, the monkey is not in fault here. The monkey that he grabs the duck like that, but man,
they wanted to fake this little duckling being born out of an egg. Of course, they didn't want to.
That is not how that looks. That is not how that looks. I've seen like little quails, and like that they're not far off from the look like of like they're smaller like than a duckling, but I have seen those small ones, and like that is not how that looks. That's not how that looks at all.
Go through the actual effort or time of filming a duckling being born, because then they'd miss out on an opportunity to commit animal abuse, which is clearly their passion in life. So what they did was, well, they grabbed some eggshell and they rammed this duckling's beak through it.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, if this is too much for you, you can leave. Like it's okay. You can come back when the video is over, of course. God damn. What the actual fuck?
And there are so many more scenes like this that I just don't want to expose you guys to. Except...
Yeah, humanity cannot saved. Jesus! God! Flood the earth again! I don't care! We need to be washed away! I don't care! Flood it again! Put your sandals on, we got a problem!
One, which still haunts me. And the only reason I'm showing you this is to show you just how horribly inhumane and evil this channel gets. Which is this scene where they have their monkey Bonbon lay in bed and it's sleeping, and on the surface it's so cute. Until you see just how unresponsive Bonbon is. They grab its head. Bonbon doesn't respond in the slightest.
They didn't give this little monkey like some narcotics or anything, right? Right?
And eventually you see them do a close-up of Bonbon's eyes drifting hazily away, and suddenly you realize, oh my god, they completely drugged this monkey.
It just gets worse. It just gets worse. It just gets... Each second, it gets worse.
Just for this one scene, which is just... I'm sorry. YouTube, I'm sorry. I know that they've made you tons of money with their estimated revenue of $13 to $36 million. So...
$36 million. Is that that's all-time revenue? How long does this channel exist? Look at this, 1 year max. I don't know, how long does this channel exist?
I know that you don't want to press the ban button, but when a creator poisons, abuses, and drugs animals in front of kids, don't think that there is a
Yeah,
single
straight to jail.
excuse
I
you
don't
can
care.
hide
Straight
behind
to
for
jail.
not banning them.
Away
If
with
you
this.
do end up banning
Like,
them,
away.
Don't forget about the 19 other channels that are doing the exact same thing.
There's more of these. Of course, there's more of these. Of course.
But on level 3, long animal kids content, parentheses movies. Because you know what's worse than 3-minute, 20-second videos of unadulterated animal abuse? A total of over 10 hours of it every single day over
Goddamn.
the span of
I need to cleanse my eyes of this and my brain and like, I don't know. Fuck
19
that shit,
different
dude.
channels
Fuck
owned by
this shit.
2 different networks who are abusing at least 2 baby monkeys among other animals to achieve all of this. So now on top of all of the previous mentioned abuse, now you also have overworking them and you're raking in millions of dollars while doing it. And Animal HD is at the head of one of these 2 networks, which I noticed after having watched countless of their short 3 to 4 minute videos.
Why is this always... Every day for 10 hours. Yeah. Just... Why is it always YouTube Kids? Elsagate. That was pedophilia. YouTube Kids. Early sexualization. Meets children. Minecraft Kids content. Animal abuse. Also on YouTube Kids. Why do you even have YouTube Kids? You might as well not have YouTube Kids. Highly moderated my ass.
Videos, but then I started looking at their more recent 1 hour plus videos. They upload every few days. And luckily I don't need to go into these 1 hour plus videos themselves because they're the same as the shorter ones, except worse because now the visible abuse spans over more than an hour at a time.
An hour of eating candy. Yeah, this monkey has diabetes type 8. Ugh. You feed this little monkey Kit Kat. They feed this little monkey Kit Kat. I am about to lose it. How does this get worse? How does this get worse? We have 8 minutes. Like actual physical abuse?
So because of having watched...
But there was already physical abuse involved. So like, how far can this get?
So much of their content, I guess YouTube thought I was raving over this monkey getting exploited and treated like absolute shit, and so they started to recommend me some other channels. A whole lot of other channels. And I found out which networks they belong to. Now I could make this long drawn out sequence of how I cross-referenced all of these channels I found, checked every publicly linked email, every business reference in the description, and
Bro put in the work. He put in the work.
then used LinkedIn to track possible linked organizations, every tag used on their videos, the similar look of both the video environments and animals. But I don't want to, because fuck these channels, I just want to show who they're allegedly tied to. Allegedly. These channels all allegedly belong to
Allegedly. No illegal trouble, of course. Yeah, but they're all called HT. Now, this could also just be copycats, but like... I don't know. Bon Indonesia. Okay. Look at all those subs, dude. Look at all those subs.
Animal HD, which I did try to reach out to get more information, but sadly they never responded. And these channels all allegedly belong to the Kudo network, which is part of Future Media, a Vietnamese media company, and as you can see
Investment.
on their webpage, they feature most of these channels on there. And I know if this is just a translation error from Vietnamese to English, but I find it insane that their About Us page literally states, "Our products mainly exploit content on YouTube." They're not hiding.
But they're not hiding it at all. Do they exploit? Yeah, yeah. Do they? Yeah, they do exploit content. They're not exploiting content. They're doing exploit content.
Anything. I can't imagine the horrific torture every single one of these animals had to go through to.
Yeah. Remember, animal abuse is fine. VTuber clippers or VOD channels or VTubers are not fine. The double standards are crazy. Look at these. These make like $36 million. And like others get demonetized for saying a bad word or anything. Look at that shit.
Be able to beat
that's also interesting.
Tens of hours a week, and then also see them get abused for every daily upload. Well, that shit.
Did that monkey just play with a goldfish? Yeah.
Just makes me fucking angry.
Flood the earth. I don't care.
Do something about this, because right
Send
now,
the Mekon. I don't care.
I'm ashamed of the fact that I work for you. Anyway, fuck every single one of these channels. I hope the people that are knowingly abusing these animals never find happiness in life. If I could, I'd lock them up for the rest of their pitiful lives. But if I were you...
Just locking them up? I take it a step further. I take it a step further, but I can't say that how far I would go.
YouTube, I'd give them $1 million. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'd give them $5 million. You've probably noticed that I am pretty worked up right now, and, you know, I gotta continue this video. So, to calm down, I've heard...
How does this get worse? There's like 2 more levels or something. How does this get worse?
That the best way is to watch cute kitten videos. So let's check out this one.
Aww.
Huh. Okay.
What? What are you doing? What? What is it?
Yeah. Biting the cat's ear again. Okay, I think you're...
And it hurts! Why do you bite in a kitten's ear? Why? It hurts the little cat.
Hurting the kitten? What, again? Is this all you upload? You biting the ear of your kitten? They're clearly in pain. How many videos of this do you have? Jesus Christ.
Good lord. That's all the content she posts. Her biting into the ear of her kitten. Hopefully, hey, I hope that this cat lives long enough to grow up, so it can, like, she does it again to a grown cat and gets a nice little scar.
I guess this is level.
Gets the eyes removed.
For
Dear God.
Secret cute animal abuse. Yeah,
Secret
so
cute animal abuse.
Most teenagers and adults would notice how cruel the content is just from a single video. On level 4, the abuse seems to go unnoticed, with barely any dislikes. And maybe it's because these creators mainly upload YouTube shorts, so you might have like one of them pop up in your feed every few weeks, instead of watching one animal.
Shorts is generally really weird. $32 muscles in one ear for a cat? Ugh. YouTube Shorts is really weird, cause like unlike TikTok, there's no like algorithm that's tailored to you specifically. which is why nobody really notices it. They just randomly pop up. For example, my shorts, they pop up with Marvel content. I don't know what Xenoblade Chronicles or like stream clips have with Marvel in common, but I guess.
HD video and have YouTube instantly think that you're some sociopath who now wants to watch nothing else. I mean, with such little exposure,
This is why I stick with my content that I watch, with the content that I watch, because I don't want any weird shit in there.
10-second short where a silly lady nibbles the ear of a kitten might seem cute. But if you go to this channel...
What is she doing? So the first time she puts her mouth on the cat is to bite in the ear of the cat. But the second time she like, what is she attempting to do? Just looks weird. Yeah, YouTube Shorts is like it's worse than TikTok, content-wise.
Called Meow and Sunny, and scroll through all of their 355 shorts. Statistically, 80% is not her softly nibbling the kitten's ear, but painfully biting it.
Why do you do that?
You also realize just how uncomfortable the kitten gets with every single upload. And 206 more shorts if you count her second channel, Old Man.
This is together, first of all, this is over 1 million subs. Over 1 million people subscribe to this channel. Did not report the videos, did not do anything, because they don't see it as abuse.
442. But once the bubble is burst, do you see just how miserable this cute and innocent kitten is? This looks like a well-nurtured and joyful kitten. This, however, looks like my parents when they first found out that their son is now a full-time YouTuber. I'm pretty sure that's like a literal form of torture.
I wonder how my parents would react if I ever achieved that, to be fair.
And I don't think content like that is acceptable. Neither is this guy who uploads cute rabbit videos where every few days he'll upload one of, I don't know, him breaking off overgrown rabbit teeth with pliers. Or him luring rabbits into a scary trap for views. I want to state that I don't think that level 4 is necessarily worse than 2 and 3. They're all awful in their own way.
I would say that I think sometimes you have to cut the teeth of rabbits. That can happen, but I don't think you do it with pliers. I don't think that's the way to do it, if I remember correctly.
The reason that one is lower than the other in the iceberg is because...
But it's also very rare that that even happens.
Level 4 is more obscure, and because it seems as if very few people actually notice the abuse here, although I think everyone would notice it in level 5. The X/Instagram gutter. This level...
Oh, now we're gonna get into the interesting stuff.
Level is so foul, so horrific and disgusting that I'm literally not allowed nor want to show you any footage of it. This will also be the only time that I call a Twitter X, just because it has unsurprisingly gotten way worse after Elon took over. This is
Elon,
very graphic,
do your job.
that just isn't allowed on YouTube. Some might know what I'm talking about just by me saying the word Blender. If you do, then
I haven't seen this. I haven't seen this. I have seen horrific shit when it comes to animals on Twitter. Primarily, sexual acts performed with animals. Though those have actually died down. Putting animals into a blender. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
I'm sorry that you had to witness that. I really don't want to go deeper into this. The only reason that I bring up this level is one, to finish the iceberg, and two...
I also received like gore on Twitter before, like of humans, things happening.
To prove a point, just how disturbing
Since
it
then
is,
my DMs
for
aren't really
animal
open.
abuse to be banned on YouTube, your content has to be at least the animal equivalent of a Saw movie. That's a...
Wait, let me go back.
Just how disturbing it is that for animal abuse to be banned on YouTube, your content has to be at least the animal equivalent of a Saw.
What the hell? I never saw a Saw, so I cannot comment on that.
The social media animal abuse iceberg. I know I kind of forgot to write jokes for
that
this video. I just didn't feel comfortable adding too many silly skits and comedy in a video about a topic as serious as animal abuse. So instead of giving you the occasional badly timed joke throughout this video, I will give you the satisfying opportunity of reporting every channel I talked about in this video from level 2 and on. I'll put all of the links in a Google Doc and share it in the description.
Nice, that's good, that's good. That's really good.
I literally did the investigative work for you. You can check out all of the channels for yourself and simply press the ban button. The reason that I'm not including any channels from level 1 is because I feel like most of them still care about animals and have the possibility to change, but are currently just misguided by clout and views. While every channel from level 2 and onwards are just irredeemable pieces of trash that should never be allowed to make content again. Also, if you know of any other
yeah, this was
channel
a lot. This was a lot
that I missed, definitely leave them in the comments below so I can then retroactively add them to the report list. This is probably also the only video ever where
I'm gonna do that after stream, I think, reporting all of these.
My outro, again, feels weird to do on a video about animal abuse. But if you did enjoy this video, or well, the way I presented the information in this video, please subscribe and definitely feel...
Actually, yeah, let's do that. Yeah. If I ever see something that he makes like that, I'll watch that as well. That is horrendous. That is horrific. Goddamn. Whew.